Divine Feminine, welcome in. I hope you're all doing really well. All of a sudden, I have a big cheeky grin on my face, and I'm feeling like so much energy in my heart space, and I'm rubbing my hands together like, woo, something good is about to happen. So I feel like I'm tapping into your masculine's energy here, you guys, and I'm sort of like wringing my hands together a little bit. Feels like your masculine could be nervous. They could be doing this. They could be rubbing their hands together because their palms are a little bit sweaty, or they're just a bit anxious, and they're kind of, rubbing their palms and they're shaking out this anxiety or whatever it is. It's nerves, okay? They have nerves around communicating with you, talking to you, contacting you, like good nerves, excited nerves, okay? Excited but nervous kind of thing. They're feeling deep feelings for you at this time, Divine Feminine, and the feelings keep growing, okay, which kind of scares them, but also not, because they know that they can trust you. So when they feel that little bit of fear creeping in, they overcome the fear because your energy surrounds them and they feel safe, they feel warm. They know they can trust you. They know they can count on you. They know that you're reliable. They know that you are not a bag of tricks. That's what I just heard. You're not a bag of tricks. Okay, so they're used to people who are tricksters, liars, manipulators. They like mind games, these types of people. Okay, so your masculine has been dealing with people who have a lot of healing to do, okay? Very karmic in nature to this masculine, because this masculine needed to learn specific karmic lessons from these karmic people who were bringing the lessons to them, right? And the masculine was also teaching those people lessons as well, okay? But anyways, they know that you're not a bag of tricks. They know that you're not manipulative. They know they can trust you and rely on you. And they know this because you keep showing up very consistently, okay? And when something arises, when conflict arises, you respond in a calm way, okay? So you're walking the talk. You're showing up as someone who's reliable, consistent, balanced, trustworthy, calm, grounded, stable. Like this masculine knows that you're the real deal, and you keep showing up as the real deal, and they're kind of stunned, you guys. Like, they're kind of shocked. They're shell-shocked. They're surprised because every other person that they've dealt with up until this point, they like to bring drama. They like to pick fights. They like to tear a strip off this masculine's back. They're not used to someone coming in wanting to talk about things and problem solve and get to the root of the issue and solve the problem and then come to an agreement and then move on. They're not used to that. They're not used to peaceful conflict resolution here, people. Okay? That's what they get with you. Peaceful conflict resolution and problem solving, right? But with other people, they would just get drama and fighting and arguing, and these people would be like blowing up their phones, like exhausting them, creating issues, okay? So this masculine is used to karmic people creating issues. Isn't that fun? Isn't that so fun? Whereas you, Divine Feminine, you do not create issues. You find solutions. You're a solution, okay? You're a solution, and you find solutions, and you don't cause problems. You cause solutions. Oh my, what a breath of fresh air. I'm hearing a masculine go like, oh my God. I didn't expect this. What a breath of fresh air. She didn't pick a fight. She didn't make it worse. She didn't blow up my phone. She didn't hound me today for answers. She didn't demand answers from me. She didn't badger me. She didn't berate me. She didn't chop my head off. She didn't tear me down. She didn't tell me I was this or that or the other. She didn't call me names. She didn't guilt trip me. Oh, wow. What is this? I've never experienced this before. Is this what like a healed relationship feels like? Huh? Kind of like it. Kind of feels like amazing and peaceful and Oh yeah, I could get used to this. So they're really excited because they're falling for you. They're falling for you. That's what I just heard. I'm falling for you. I'm falling for you. So you might want to type in falling for you, or I'm falling in love with you, or something like that into the search engine on YouTube and see what music pops up for you. And then just click on a video that calls to you. Okay. You may want to try that. We've got wisdom coming out. Okay. So I do feel like you're someone who brings a lot of maturity to the situation here, divine feminine. You are that empress energy. You are mature. You are a mature adult. Okay. So empress energy does not mean female. It just means nurturing and caring and compassionate and relaxed and open and receptive and psychic and intuitive. It's the feminine energy of being loving and nurturing. It's about compassion and forgiveness and grace and understanding and nothing toxic whatsoever, right? So that is the energy that you embody, and that is the energy that you live by, okay? Like some people pretend to be that energy, but when it comes down to it, when problems arise, they scream at their partner, or like they fly off the handle, or they can't control their emotions, or whatever it is. And then that's not being in true empress energy, right? But you are. So what I'm trying to say is that you walk the talk, okay? Whereas some people, they're imposters. They try to uphold that vibration, but they can't. They still have more work to do, right? So yes, your masculine has been learning a lot from you as well, is what I just heard. They've been learning a lot from you. Just in terms of how relationships should be versus how they should not be. Okay. So we have waxing coming out. So to me, this is like fading, something that's fading out. So I do feel like your masculine is starting to let go of an old way of living, old beliefs, old relationships. Okay. They're like letting go. They're letting that go. I'm also hearing new perspective. So your masculine has a new perspective on life. And I'm also hearing a new direction that they want to go down. And I feel that new direction leads straight to you. It leads to peace and happiness. It leads to joy. Sudden growth. So your masculine has made sudden growth here, you guys. I do feel like your masculine has gone through a sudden ascension, and their crown chakra just went poof. And they went through a sudden period of enlightenment, a sudden period of growth. And now they're ready for something new, you guys. This happened really fast, really, really fast. Okay. That's why you and this masculine, your connection may shock some people with its speed. Okay. It just is what it is. Okay. That's what I'm hearing. It just is what it is. You guys have hit it off. It's the perfect match. You're meant to be. The stars are aligned. So here we go. Yeah, relationships. See what I mean? Your masculine is letting go of old relationships that no longer serve them. And this happened quite suddenly. And I think it's shocking people because certain people are being released and they didn't expect to be released. And your masculine's relationships are changing, okay? All their relationships, the relationship with themselves, their relationship with the universe, their relationship with people, places, and things, you know? Friends, family members, co-workers, all of their relationships are shifting. We have forgive coming out. Exactly. And this is part of embodying that empress energy of unconditional love and forgiveness and compassion and understanding, and coming from the heart space. Okay. So this masculine, again, is used to people operating from the ego. Okay. Operating out of fear, control, and jealousy, and mind games and manipulation in order to get a specific reaction out of this masculine. But you don't operate like that. So if conflict has arisen in your connection in any way, shape, or form, You stepped into love. You stepped into forgiveness, compassion, understanding, conflict resolution from a place of, hey, let's be open, let's be honest, and let's move forward. Let's figure this out in a calm, respectful, mature way. You know, and again, they kind of can't believe it. They're kind of shocked. Okay, we've got flow coming out. So this masculine is starting to go with the flow of life here, you guys. They really are. We have heart. They love you. They love you, you guys. They're excited but nervous. I was getting a lot of energy in my heart space. Okay, they're falling for you. And it happened quite quickly. We have wealth coming out. So you and this person are coming together to be two little rich bitches. You guys, this is your divine inheritance, okay? You, divine feminine, are this masculine's divine inheritance. You are their blessing. And they are your divine inheritance. They are your blessing. You are each other's blessings, you guys. It's so beautiful. What cards do I want to use? I don't know. These? Yeah, I think so. Ooh. I'm getting so excited. I can't stop smiling. Oh my gosh. I'm hearing romantic gestures. Romantic gestures. I feel like crying happy tears. I think your masculine is about to make a big, bold move towards you, divine feminine, that really, really lets you know how they feel about you. Okay? Like, this is a masculine who's going to show you how they feel, not tell you. They're going to show you with action. Okay? I'm really getting that. Temperance. So this talks about balance, harmony, peace, alchemy, and angelic energy. I'm telling you, you are this angelic person to your masculine, okay? You are their angel. You are. You're their angel. You're their saving grace, is what I just heard. Their saving grace. And I mean, you operate from this balanced energy, and they've never known anybody like that. Like, you're level-headed. You're easy to talk to. It just flows with you. You don't create issues where there are no issues. You've been patient. You've been kind. You've been understanding, you know? I'm hearing a masculine just go, wow. 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 Like, what just happened? Like, was that one of the easiest conversations I've ever had in my entire life? Yeah, it was. Oh my God. Like, they can't believe it. They almost can't believe it. Page of Discs. Okay. So this talks about something new, you guys. It can also talk about a child. So I do feel like this could be someone connected to your masculine, who your masculine has outgrown. Okay. They're not happy, but they're being released. They're being released. I'm going to pull on that in a minute. I'm going to get some more info on that in a minute. But I do feel like your masculine has some sort of offer or a proposal or an idea. We have the 5 of Discs. So your masculine also had to get into this energy of feeling worthy of an earth angel. Okay, they did. They still do. They still do. Like, they're working on it, is how I feel. What's that song by Jelly Roll? Is it Save Me? I think it's Save Me by Jelly Roll. And he sings about being broken. You know, I'm hopeless. Like, I'm a wreck. I'm a disaster. You know, don't be with me because I would just ruin you. You know, I feel like your masculine may have felt like that at one point towards you. Like, you don't want to be with me. I'm a disaster. My life is a disaster. Why would you want to be with me? You're this earth angel. Like, I'm just going to ruin you. I don't deserve you. But they needed to get into this energy of, no, I do deserve my blessings, and I am worthy of them, and I'm not a disaster, and I am worthy of good things, and all of this, you guys. Okay, so that's something that they've been learning. Also, you guys, with the devil on the bottom, like, there is some karmic energy here. Specific karmic people are being released by this masculine, and they're not happy about it. They're not happy about it, but they're going to move on, and they will heal. I'm hearing that healing will come to everyone involved, and what is meant to be will be, and everyone just needs to let go and surrender to the divine plan and not have any fear or worry, and don't have any lack, you know, like, don't embrace a consciousness of lack, because there's enough for everybody. There's enough love for everyone. There's someone for everyone. There's enough abundance in the universe for everyone. Nobody has to go without. But it's when we cling on to the old and we worry about not having enough, or we worry about not being enough, when we actually experience lack. Okay, but when we let go and we know that whatever we release will be replaced tenfold, then that's when things actually start shifting in a positive direction in our lives, right? So that's what your masculine's doing. I also feel like they've had so many people chip away at them and tell them that they're not good enough. But you're not like that. Okay? You build your masculine up. Yeah, the King of Cups. They love you. They're deep in their feelings for you, you guys. Like I said, they're falling for you. Your masculine could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Sagittarius, but they don't have to be. Your masculine just feels so seen by you, supported by you. You're very loving and loyal and kind. There's the Empress energy on the bottom. You are their new beginning. There's the sun. You make them happy. You're positive. They're used to negative people who bring them down. They're used to drama. So they're not used to this. And I think your masculine needed a minute to make sure that it was real. Okay? Like, whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? Is this real? The Star. This talks about miracles. You are your masculine's wish fulfillment. You are their dream come true. They wish for you and you came true. And now they have to, like, actually believe that a wish has come true. And they need to allow themselves to have their wish, right? This is a beautiful connection, you guys. It really is. Whoops. A card. 2 cards flew onto the ground. We have the King of Wands and the Page of Swords flying out. So I feel that your masculine is getting prepared to call you, you guys. They've prepared something for you, is what I'm hearing. Again, they're going to show you how they care for you. And I'm also hearing a token of their affection. A very thoughtful gift, or just a very thoughtful sentiment. Like, they're going to say something that's very thoughtful and kind as well, okay? We have the 5 of Wands on the bottom, and this is what I mean. They're just used to chaos, conflict, drama, fighting, arguments, people creating issues. And you're not like that. You're not like that at all, and they can't believe it. They're stunned. They're stunned. The 3 of Cups. You're supportive. You're kind. You know, you're very open as well. So they're not used to people being open and honest and vulnerable. They're used to people operating from the ego, not the heart space. But every single time you interact with this masculine, you operate from the heart space, you open up to them. And each time you do that, it makes them feel safe enough to open up to you in return. Okay, I'm telling you. They want to take you out on a date. They want to romance you. The Two of Wands. This talks about picking a new path, choosing a direction. So your masculine, they've chosen you and they're following their heart, you guys. I'm telling you. Okay, Six of Discs. This is what I mean. They feel like you're so generous and kind, and they want to be generous and kind to you. They have a gift for you. This could be like a tangible gift, or it could be something that they do for you or something that they say to you, right? Because loving words are a gift, right? An act of kindness is a gift that you can give someone. So that is what's coming in for you. Your masculine has an act of kindness or a gift of some sort for you, okay? Honestly, you guys, I just keep feeling this stunned energy, like, wow, wow. Divine Feminine is unlike anyone I have ever met. I am so lucky. I feel like I won the lottery with this person. They don't bring issues to my life. They ease the load. They ease the burdens. They bring in peace and love. They don't, you know, Divine Feminine doesn't bring in conflict and chaos. So it's pretty obvious to your masculine what they need to do here, what direction they need to go in. We have the moon coming out. So earlier I was saying that your masculine may have been slipping into a little bit of fear, but then they'd come out of it because they feel safe to love you, okay? The more open and vulnerable that you are to your masculine, the more safe they feel, and then the more they are revealing themselves to you, right? I do feel like your masculine wants to tell you some secrets here. You know what I mean? Like they want to take a deep dive. They want to get real. They want to get raw. They want to get honest. They're used to people hiding things from them, like hiding their true nature or hiding their true intentions. They're used to sneaky, crafty, manipulative karmic partners or karmic friendships and things like this. So I'm telling you, when you first came along, they almost thought, is this real? Like, can I trust this? But again, you've been so consistent that you've built trust, and now they're realizing that, yeah, you are the real deal. They can trust you and it's safe to love you. The Page of Cups. So they're going to ask you out. They're planning a night out, a night on the town, or a private little getaway for the two of you, or whatever it is. You make your masculine feel safe, you guys. So the Page of Cups can also talk about our inner child, right? And this is what you do. You make their inner child feel really safe, and you make their inner child feel really seen and heard and understood, okay? And they've never felt like that before. So you're going to find that your masculine starts to open up and express themselves to you because you've paved the way for that, okay? You have. Anything else? The Hermit. So the Hermit talks about the dark night of the soul, taking a deep dive, going within, learning about yourself. And I feel like this is what you propelled your masculine into, some sort of dark night of the soul where they really started to question everyone and everything. I just heard they started to question the direction of their life when you came into their life. And now they've realized that the direction that they were headed in is not the right direction for themselves, and that they need to choose a different path, a different direction. And that path and that direction leads straight to you. And it leads to health, wealth, love, happiness, Nine of Cups, happiness, joy, personal wish fulfillment, right? And all of that. I think this is also a masculine who Never received proper love from his mother or her mother, since there's no gender in tarot. Whoever was supposed to be the nurturing figure in the family was not nurturing, okay? And so your masculine has never known a healed divine feminine energy before, ever. I'm telling you, you guys, like, this is a first. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. I just said that your masculine wants to whisk you away somewhere, you guys. So I'm telling you, they do. They want you and them to retreat, to spend time alone, to disconnect from the world and really deepen your bond. I also feel like you made your masculine retreat into their heart, into their soul. And that's a place they hadn't been to in a long time. And ever since coming back to their heart and their soul, it's realigned them with their truth. Okay? And that truth is that they are love. They want love. They deserve love. And they're going to have love. And that love is you. And they're going to show you that they love you. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Great confirmation, you guys. So I said earlier that this masculine will be releasing old relationships, okay? Releasing their ex or whoever it is that they need to release in order to step into this new beginning with you. And it's happening quite fast. And that's why I think whoever is being released is going to be quite shocked. But it just is what it is, you know? Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So your masculine is freeing themselves here, you guys. They're getting off of some sort of lower timeline and they're jumping into a higher timeline here with you, okay? I do feel like they had a lot of controlling people in their life and they're starting to take back control of their life, and they're not allowing themselves to be manipulated by these controlling people anymore. I also feel like your masculine feels free to be themselves around you. Like they don't have to hide who they are. They don't have to mind their P's and Q's. You know what I mean? You know, you're not going to mother this masculine, you know, that's not your job. No. You're their partner, you're their best friend, you're their lover. You're not going to take on role of mother. You know what I mean? Like, and I think they might have had people do that, like, and that just didn't work, you know? Yeah, they feel that they're free to be themselves around you. They don't have to hide. They don't have to wear a mask. They can be open. They can be vulnerable. They can cry around you. They can be soft around you. They can talk about their feelings around you. It's a safe place to do all of those things. And so I just feel like they're relieved, you guys. Like, I don't think they've had anyone in their life like you, ever. Okay? And there's a really strong magnetic attraction here. We have chemistry and attraction on the split. Really, really strong. Okay. Last card. So expect big, bold moves. That's what I'm hearing. Big, bold moves. They were just kind of stunned, divine feminine, like stunned. And I think your masculine needed a minute to just sort of compose themselves after realizing that you're very healthy and you're very mature and that you're not bringing problems. You're the solution. Okay. And it's like they just needed a minute for that to sink in. And now they're going to start making decisive decisions in their life so they can release themselves from that which no longer serves them and move towards you and build the life of your dreams together. We have Ishtar, inner learnings. Follow your heart. Truth prevails, you guys. So your masculine is following their heart. And they got in touch with their truth. Okay? They did. They got in touch with their heart and they got in touch with their truth. And now they know what they need to do. And they're going to do it. They're going to boss up and they're going to do it. They're not going to miss out on you. They're not. No way, no how. Okay, so your masculine's getting ready to express themselves to you. I feel like you've set the stage, you know, and now they're going to step onto that stage and they're going to let you know how they really feel. They're really going to open up to you is what Spirit's saying. So get ready for like a beautiful emotional expression here. And you know it's going to be true. You know it's going to be real and authentic and honest, okay? You're going to feel it energetically. You're going to see it in their eyes. And they're going to back up what they say with action, okay? So they can't believe that you're not a bag of tricks. You're a bag of fun. You're a bag of freedom and fun. Okay, so let the good times roll. Here we go, you guys. So have fun. Have fun and enjoy this relationship. You guys are each other's blessings. So you've earned it. All right, this is where I'll sign off. Thank you so much for being here. Take care.